Everyone, and welcome back to a brand new Fortcast. Today we're going to be joined by
Opposite magnets, all the meanings gone. Pretty little lies, dancing in the fire. Pretty little lies, find me mesmerized. Pretty little lies, pretty little lies, dancing in the fire. Pretty little lies.
Spidey XPLR on
Yep.
YouTube.
Link to his channel will be in the description, guys. But welcome, Spidey, to Fortcast.
Thank you. I'm actually surprised you invited me onto this.
There's a few things I really need to talk about. So have you ever heard of Temu?
Yes, I've heard of Temu.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that, right? Do you have anything?
Yeah.
Do you have anything you'd like to talk about, or anything like you think that should be talked about, and anything?
Well, personally, I think the whole Russia and Ukraine thing should be talked about since it's all just been forgot about because of all of the new stuff that's been happening recently.
Yep, I'll put that on. Right, that sounds good. See, in the past forecast, we talked about, the Epstein list and the Miami aliens and all that stuff. Have you heard about all that? No.
Oh yeah, I have.
So there's a few things. So of course, Russia versus Ukraine, and of course the Temu. So you're probably wondering what's going on with Temu, right? Why am I all like? Why do I want to talk about Temu? What's so good about it? Have you heard the conspiracies going on with Temu?
Yeah, I've heard some stuff about them. It's been a pyramid scheme or something.
Well, let me tell you something. So I've been ordering stuff off Temu recently, right?
Yeah.
Just to test it off, just some credit put in, and I've been getting stuff like this and all this sort of stuff just to see if it would work. So, it all has turned out good, and it seems like, it's good, there's good prices, free shipping and all, you know what I mean? But there's actually a big dark story behind it. So, a lot of people have been talking about it, and do you want to know what they've been saying has been happening behind the scenes?
What have they been saying?
Can you see that?
Yeah.
Slavery. Free labour.
Oh, that's bad.
And not only that...
I thought Nike and Adidas were bad.
And not only that... So, I have a friend, right, who also ordered stuff on Temu, but he used his credit card. And guess what?
They were taking money out, weren't they?
Yeah, and it was from Brazil. So,
I had around $2,000 taken out of my bank account from them.
Really?
Yeah. Not that long ago either. I think it was like last week.
That's crazy, like. And do you want to know where they're putting it?
Where are they putting it?
The dark web.
Oh, I'm not surprised. I'm surprised that thing hasn't been shut down completely.
I know. So, what's your opinion on this whole matter? The Temu stuff and the whole scam and all?
Someone needs to look into it more. Like, the law or governments and stuff like that. Get the app shut down in their countries. Or at least, sue them. Because they are taking thousands upon thousands of money, from people that need it at this time with inflation and stuff like that. It's kind of just stupid the fact that they plan to do this during the time when prices are rising and the cost of living is getting higher.
True.
It's just a way of assholes getting richer.
True. And while you're on that topic, why not talk about inflation?
Yeah.
So, what's your opinion on inflation?
Personally, I hate it. Because living alone with inflation is really difficult at the moment. But it can help some people. Like the people that have millions, it helps them use the money and then it will go into more of the poorer people and lower class economy people like get more money, because that money goes through work into family businesses and then back into consumer pockets, which
Yeah,
makes it easier for people like me and some people that don't have a lot of money get more while working.
yeah,
Yeah, so that it's kind of a good thing, but then a bad thing for the people that need to spend more just to have like some
yeah,
food or a place to live and stuff like that.
yeah. It's crazy because like I when I look at stuff and all, it's like I'm trying to think because like look at a bar, right? You know the way they used to be like a quid, like
Yeah.
now they're like 125, nearly 130 now. Like it just shows they're like
Yeah.
it doesn't look like it's gone up, but it doesn't like for some people it's like it hasn't gone up a lot, but wait, then it's going to gradually keep going up, and then it's going to be £2, then £3, and it's like that.
Yeah. Because I went to my local shop the other day, get an energy drink. They used to be £1. Now they're £4.50 for a can.
It's
It's
crazy.
crazy.
It really is. And while we're talking about that, then like a lot of people are saying like, of course, because of the Russian and Ukraine war, that's one of the reasons. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because they're using the money that they're spending to go and get Ukraine better like equipment and higher military grade like guns, tanks, like armor and stuff, just so
Yeah.
they can have a chance at winning against Russia. But Russia's doing a dumb thing here. They're threatening using the Chernobyl plan as a way of using like blackmailing people into having Ukraine give up. Except them doing that, it would backfire more on Russia than it would anyone else. Because
True.
the Chernobyl plant is on Russian soil. It's not on Ukrainian.
Yeah.
So Russia's kind of just not really doing the best at the moment. And some of the tanks and stuff that Russia have were just left on the side of the road because they're like World War II tanks. They're not supposed to be up and running. They were using old equipment, and Ukraine's got the upper hand right now.
Yeah, I totally get that. Like 100%. Like, and also like because of Brexit and all, huh?
Yeah. Did you hear about the two guys from the United Kingdom who went over to Ukraine and started fighting with them
No.
secretly? Obviously, if they got caught by Russia, then that would be classed as World War III because the United Kingdom's part of NATO, and NATO includes the rest of the countries. It would have been, and I would have been drafted, and I wouldn't have liked that at all.
True. I didn't hear about that. No, I didn't.
Yeah, there was two local British men that flew over to Ukraine and started fighting with them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, if they got caught by the Russians, we would have been in a World War III by now.
That's just insane. And of course, like another thing, like have you been seeing the person like that girl on Twitter about from North Korea and all? You know what I mean? Like saying about the
Yeah, I have.
it's insane. Like it really is. Like
It is.
so.
Well, Kim Jong-un's on his last legs. It won't be long.
Yeah, true. Yeah. And
He's
while
getting old.
yeah, let's go back to the Temu for a second as well, right? So
Yeah,
I bought this mic, right?
yeah.
So there was a few things I bought, you know, like just random stuff like this rubber and some like I even bought this like this whiteboard. And I did a trick on them. I tricked them. So I was like, I didn't realize this could be possible, right? I've been like in a glitch right now, like in the app, right? So when I get the things, I press refund, no longer need it, and it just gives me a free refund. I don't need to send them back, and I get the money back. So everything I'm getting here is totally free. Like it's not a bit suspicious. It's not like this mic alone was £25, so I just got this free. So
There is a few things that I have brought off of Temu, which came, and they were really good quality for what they were, and the price was extremely low. Like, I got a pair of Bluetooth headphones, only like 50p, and they're like good high quality headphones.
yeah, like
They're selling good quality stuff, but they're also taking money from people, which isn't good.
It's slavery. That isn't it not even suspicious? Like, why don't they want the refunds for some items? Like,
Yeah.
but you see,
It's a bit like the Nike and Adidas thing, but like the child labour and stuff in countries that can barely afford to stop it.
yeah. So, how much do you think this rubber is? Just this one rubber I bought from Temu.
I'd say, well, in the real world, not online, there would be about £1 to £1.50 with inflation, but Timo, I'd say like 25p.
$2.25.
What the? That's no.
Because when I was buying it, I thought it said like you get 12. You know what I mean for that. And then when I bought it, I got a refund, and then that's when I was like free refund, and I was like okay. And then I tried the other things and all free. So it's a bit suspicious, like, but Temu is definitely like it is like if you said to a random person like, oh, try Temu, right? Like look at the prices of them. Like, it's not a bit suspicious. Why are they so low? Like, it's like Wish, but you know, Wish has shipping and all. Like, let me see here. Like, $2.98 for a memory card.
Yeah.
And like,
it's a bit like the old like Wish and AliExpress and stuff like that.
Yeah. How much do you think this mask is?
15 to 20.
£3.
What the? No. Okay, that is way too cheap for the quality of it.
Yeah. Like this whiteboard, how much?
I'd say with Temu's prices, it'd be around £5 to £10.
50p.
That's mental.
And then I got a free refund. So it's basically free.
Yeah, you got all your money back.
And then these markers as well I bought. All free.
Not bad.
Right, that's crazy now. How much is that? How much is that mirror?
Well, real world prices, they'd be around 20 to 30 quid, but with Temu, I'd say 10 to 13.
98p. Like, what?
That is crazy.
Oh my. Like, what? How is it only 98p though? Like, for that?
I don't know. They don't have, like, and it makes it worse when people on YouTube, like, the boys and stuff like that, are giving Temu free promotion and getting sponsored by them, and then using their products where it gets their app and websites used more, which gets more people's money taken out of their banks and more scams to be had.
Yeah.
And it makes the whole slave thing worse.
Yeah. I just saw this on Temu. I might actually buy it. Look at it. How much?
Oh. 15.
£2.
Crazy.
It is like it's really like look that painting. How much is that painting?
That painting would be around 35 to 40, but on Temu I'd say like 50p.
160. Like it's crazy. Like it's a bit like it's so suspicious. Like of course you got like there are like expensive stuff. Like you know what I mean.
Yeah, there are some nice pairs of shoes on there, but for like £30, but I don't think they're real.
Yeah, like look at that. I swear I saw that on a video before, you know, one of those.
Yeah.
And it's only £3. Like
that's crazy.
Temu, like it's not like the thing is like you be smart. If you put your credit card on, you're most likely getting scammed. But if you just like put your PayPal or something on, you know what I mean, and take it off straight after you buy it, you're most likely not going to get scammed. You know what I mean? It's the credit card.
Yeah, I made the mistake of using my credit card.
Yeah, so did that person I was talking about as well. It's just insane. Like,
yeah.
I've
lost £2,000 back.
£2,000?
Yeah.
What were you trying to buy?
Nothing. I brought a mic because I wanted to start doing gym content on my YouTube channel. And I brought the mic and I forgot to take my credit card off the app. Kept on getting notifications from my bank saying that money was getting taken. The total of it was around about 2,500 and something, and I had to then like freeze the account so they couldn't take any more because they had full access to it.
It's just insane, like. But didn't you not just contact the bank or something? And just say about this, like what my other friend did. He contacted the bank. They cancelled the card, and he got all the money back from the bank.
Yeah, I did freeze my card, and I don't know if they have given the money back. So I haven't been able to open up my bank account again. So obviously they have access to it. As soon as I open it up again, they're gonna start taking more. So I'm probably just gonna open a new bank with a new company, explain what happened, and get my money back.
Yeah, definitely. It's just insane, like, but like, I just don't know what to say. Like, it's insane, isn't it? Like Temu.
Yeah.
Like, of course, if you do,
I also wish was that.
yeah, if you do the smart way, like, look, I'm lucky, you know what I mean. I'm getting all this basically free stuff, you know what I mean. So I'm doing it the easy way. While of course people are being scammed out of thousands. Like that's probably why they're like, who cares about a wee whiteboard? And there was another person I was talking to. You see the prices of these? They're probably being like, it's more cheaper to just keep it. You know what I mean? Like 50p. It's gonna be way more than 50p to send it back. You know what I mean? So they're just like, keep it. And then this mic though, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know why they didn't take it back. Or this, like the rubber, like, are they really gonna keep it back? Like, you know what I mean? Those sort of ones, like. What did you say?
I'm gonna have to try that whole refund thing.
Definitely.
I'll try it with more expensive things to see if they get me to send it back.
Yeah. But what? No, I think that's enough for Temu for today, isn't it? So.
Yeah.
Right, we're gonna talk about your topic that you wanted to talk about.
Oh, the Ukraine, yeah.
Right.
Seeing as the whole Ukraine war is barely forgot about, and there's only short highlights about it on the news and stuff, because everything else that's going on with like inflation and stuff in America,
Epstein
stuff like
list,
that.
all that.
No one really cares about that stuff. Right now, me personally, I'm with the Ukraines, and yeah, Palestine and stuff going through it very bad too. But Ukraine was just forgot about, even though that war has been on for what, start of 2020-ish?
Mm-hmm.
Which is bad. So they just forgot about it.
Yeah.
Because there's one woman that she's in her 90s and she's making Molotov cocktails and throwing them out of her apartment window at Russian tanks driving by. Just so then she can feel safe living there. It's not good.
And did you hear about I don't know, I remember it was like the world's oldest lady was shot dead or something by a sniper or something like
that. I heard about that.
Yeah, I heard about I can't remember exactly what it was, but that is like, it's just crazy because she was on the internet. Like, it's just insane.
Yeah. People have no hearts now.
What did she do? Like, she wasn't a murderer. She wasn't like a killer.
She was just chilling at her old age, in life.
But it's not. I'd say her death isn't as like sad as like all the children that are dying. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and the fact that people have been able to having to run from Ukraine to like Poland and stuff like that because of the whole Russia thing. I'm housing 2 Ukrainians right now because obviously they have had to run over to the UK and stuff like that just so they can get away from Russia.
And that's especially another thing. Since I live in Ireland, and like it's this Ukraine and all, like everybody's coming over. You know, the foreigners and all.
Yeah,
they're coming over.
It's the only thing they can do.
It's what the annoying thing is. Like I'm not trying to be mean or anything like that. But they're coming over here and the government are literally giving them money, you know what I mean, and giving them houses, while over here, like, the actual Irish, you know, like, aren't even getting houses and are being homeless, but they're able to get houses. You know what I mean? It's just like...
Yeah, it is kind of a bad move. If we could just house them and have them
Yeah.
giving them money and giving them houses when there's people on the streets that need it more.
Literally, like, it's just insane. Like, it really is. Like, what is the world coming to? Like, we've got like the Epstein list. I've already talked about that. Like, these aliens.
It's crazy.
Like inflation. Like,
with so people that like giving them money for coming over and to houses and places just to stay.
yeah, it's just like it feels like everything's just coming together and it's just gonna explode. You know what I mean? Like something's gonna happen. Like all this stuff happening.
Yeah.
Like it's not just gonna be like blah 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 and then just fade away. It's just gonna explode. Like it's not gonna like I'm saying like inflation will never.
It's not gonna finish on a. It's not gonna finish. Like it's not gonna stop the peace talk. Russia's gonna do something, or someone at America or something's gonna get involved and just set something off.
Yeah, and all these earthquakes and natural disasters as well. Like.
Yeah.
I just don't know what to say.
The forest fires of 2020. They're starting back in some places like Arizona and stuff. They're starting to have forest fires again.
It's just crazy, like, and all these like popular things from the Epstein list, all them people like starting to be, just what is the world coming to? Like, just seriously, like,
I know.
Like it just feels like all these people are just, they need sense. You know what I mean? They just actually like.
Yeah, they need to have some sense knocked into them.
Like the government are doing literally basically nothing, and we all know the government's corrupt. You know what I mean? So like, there's no change there. Like,
yeah,
but yeah, and then the whole Temu scam and all. But is there anything else you'd like to talk about?
aliens, really, because there's been some new sightings and stuff recently in my area.
Really?
I reckon the whole alien. Yeah, I reckon the whole alien thing might be real.
Oh yeah. I feel like 2024 there's going to be evidence of aliens fully.
I mean, yeah, with the whole Pentagon thing being released, like the entire Pentagon findings and stuff.
Yeah, and of course
it doesn't really show much. There's just videotapes and just small articles about it. But I reckon there will be. Space is infinite. Yeah, so like, there's got to be something out there. We're not the only signs of life in a universe that expands exponentially over the years.
That's what I've been saying. Like, that's what I said to someone.
There are other planets.
That's what I said to someone. I was like, how can you really just say there's nothing out there when there is stuff out there 100%? Like, there's no way there's not. Like
yeah, because NASA and stuff have found replicas of Earth. So, like, Earth doubles. They have water, grass, trees, stuff like that. How can they say there's not life on there when they have found evidence of technically an Earth 2.0?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm pretty sure there's 3 different versions of planets identical to Earth. Just different land layouts. But the atmosphere is the same. The land, the water, it's all the same. So who's to say there's not other living beings on those planets?
Yeah, and like, there's been aliens here before, we know that, right? But like, the government could have just been killing them, you know what I mean? Like, and like, how do we know they're not, like, they might not even be dangerous, you know what I mean? Like how are we meant to judge?
Yeah, how can we judge something if we've never met them or even communicated with them?
I'd say the government don't. I'd say my full-on theory is the government. Of course, we know probably like if aliens are real, then they're definitely smarter than us. You know what I mean? So maybe the government doesn't want to lose their, like, if the aliens came in, right? This is probably what the government are like. If the aliens came in, do you really think the government would still be like people would like do you really think people would go to like Biden? Do you not think there would be like a different person? Like one of the aliens, one with like more info and of course smarter. Like,
have you seen the whole thing with them saying aliens have been living among us for years, but taking on disguise as humans,
Like
trying to learn from us and see how we live. I reckon that's real. So it was all like the blonde-haired, like green-eyed people. So it's extremely rare that you see a blonde-haired, green-eyed person.
yeah, it's
But
like
I say that's all lies. I'm blonde-haired and green eyes, and I don't think I'm an alien.
have you saw about the Antarctica theory with aliens?
Yeah.
So I was watching this TikTok, right? And
Yeah.
I've already said this last forecast, but I'll say it again. So you've 100% saw the Miami stuff, right? The whole Miami aliens and all.
Yes.
Which is so suspicious how they play. Like there is something happening there, not just some fireworks. But so this person said, if you put the coordinates into them all, right, and you put them backwards, right, it takes you to the center of Antarctica.
That's crazy.
So what if the aliens came from Antarctica, put it the wrong way, and ended up in a Miami mall?
That's a crazy theory.
Like,
which might actually be possible.
It's insane. Like, it really is. Like, and of course, like, Antarctica is that, like, if you thought of somewhere on Earth, where could the aliens be? If you really had to say let's say someone said there's 100% aliens on Earth, where would they be? Antarctica.
They would. Well, yeah, but then also in the ocean, because we only search like I'm pretty sure 7% of the ocean.
Literally, and also like all that ice is melting. So the truth, maybe that's why they're coming out. The ice is melting. Climate change. They're coming out. More sightings.
Yeah, because ever since the whole climate change and the polar ice caps and stuff have been melting, more sightings of like unidentified flying objects and stuff have been discovered and recorded. Like there was a few that went onto Reddit a couple days ago in my town, and it was kind of just crazy to see them because I was scrolling through Reddit on a UFO subreddit, and there was a few people from my town that uploaded some videos of some suspicious flying objects and literally just up the road from my house. And I want to start investigating it because they always show up at the exact same time every day.
Yeah, that's something I always.
But they fly in a weird pattern.
Have you ever watched Have you ever watched the movie Paul?
Yes, I have watched a movie Paul.
I watched that again yesterday. I just really want to go to Area 51. I just feel like it would be.
They're hiding something there. I know that they are. They've got to be. Otherwise, they wouldn't be so annoyed and scared of the whole raid of Area 51 back in, I think it was 2019.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm pretty sure 200,000 people stormed Area 51.
And there was another fear that, like, I had a friend, right? Another friend who is, extremely conspiracy theory. And he's not someone, like, saying, some, dumb stuff. He's full on it. So, this one might be insane here, right? So, he says that, what if Area 51 has nothing in it? And they're really hiding something else underground around there, like in Area 56 or something, where the real stuff is. They're just making Area 51 seem like, oh, don't go there when there's nothing there. Making people not look somewhere else.
Or they are hiding it all in the different areas that they hid.
Yeah.
My theory is that they're hiding, the weaponry or the tools and stuff that the aliens or what we're using in one area, and then the actual aliens and the ships and stuff like that in a different one.
Mm-hmm.
Just so they're more spread out, so it's harder for them to be able to be found.
Yeah. And, it's just... And, especially with that guy end of last year, him saying, there's the aliens, and he was... Remember? What was that guy called again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like...
I can't remember.
He's the top, you know what? He's at the top. So if, I don't think he would be lying about something like that, you know what I mean? So...
Yeah.
I 100% believe in aliens now after, especially that and all these things happening and all. It just really makes me convinced. What about you?
Yeah, I'm fully convinced that aliens are real now.
What if aliens are?
I was skeptical. I was skeptical before, but now with all of this stuff that's been coming out, it's hard to be skeptical. There's hard evidence of them being a thing.
Yeah. And before we end it off, I just wanted to say, like, imagine if the aliens are the people working on Temu. Okay. No, but you know, like,
Aliens are working at Area 51.
but that's the thing. How do we not know that? What if all the people at the top are literally aliens? Like, think, like, Trump. I know it's like Trump, Biden, of course Mark Zuckerberg. Like,
I thought Biden was an alien for a long time. From the way he acted, he would randomly just wander off from press conferences, and
sniff like
it
sniffer.
was just so crazy with the stuff that he do. Like, he sniffed children, which is crazy.
Like, what the hell? And of course, like think, King Charles and all could, you know, how, like,
Yeah.
if you look back, how were you, like, I always think about this, why were they picked to be the lead, like, what, like, way back, like, it's like, why? Did they just be like, one day, I'm the leader? Like,
Yeah. It's kind of crazy to think about that. How did they come to be? It's not just like one day they wake up and they're like, yeah, I now own this piece of land here and everybody that's in it, and I will create rules that you need to abide by. No one would agree to that
unless
they were to be superior.
Unless there was a vote, you know what I mean, way back then, but I don't know, or they were forced, you know what I mean, they found a few people, and then they built an army, you know, and like all that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't... Yeah. It's all great to think about.
Alright, from Temu scams to more aliens info. That is it for today's forecast. I'll put your channel in the description, Spidey, by the way. But
thank you, bro.
well, appreciate you, Spidey, for taking the time and being here for this Fortcast. So, if you did enjoy, guys,
It's an honor.
Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. And before we go, could we see you back some other time, Spidey?
Yeah. Happily.
Let's go. Alright, guys. Fortcast out.